Before I get into this video, I would like to say please check out our Patreon. Not only will you have new content exclusive to Patreon or getting theories up to a week early, among other content, you will be helping supporting the Roundtable, allowing us to have better resources and make better content faster than ever. So please head to patreon.com/roundtablevids and support. You can pledge any amount you want anytime, and if you're not feeling anymore, you can unpledge anytime. It's just like a subscription. Also follow us on Twitter @roundtablevids for news and updates. Welcome back to Crystal Clear. I'm your host, Awestruck Vox. So Steven Universe is currently on hiatus. Onion Gang was the last episode that we had for a while, but I assume there's gonna be Steven Bomb very soon. But in the meanwhile, we're also speculating and wondering, and I'm really dwelling on Pink Diamond, the mystery between her, Homeworld, and Rose. Here's what I think though. We know that allegedly Rose shattered Pink Diamond. But what does this mean exactly? Why Pink Diamond of all the diamonds? Well, obviously Rose is under her court. But I think it goes deeper than that. I believe Rose was Pink Diamond's bodyguard, and today I'm gonna go into why. So, we all know that every gem has an intended purpose. They're all made with a role to fill, assumably for the diamonds.
Every gem is made for a purpose, to serve the order of the diamonds. Those who cannot fit inside this order must be purged!
And yes, Rose is a quartz, and quartzes are typically soldiers, but her ability does not fit the mold of a soldier. If you look at Jasper or Amethyst, quartz soldiers, they know how to fight, they can throw punches, and they both have those spin dash attacks. Now, while Amethyst has a whip, which is an offensive attack, Jasper has a helmet, which is more defense. This is important because we can assume Amethyst was under Pink Diamond's court, or was intended to be, but she wasn't, while Jasper actually was under Pink Diamond's court originally.
I understand. She was your original diamond.
And who was also under Pink Diamond's court? Rose. And what's Rose's weapon? A shield, which is also a defensive object, weapon. And we can assume that this is indicative of Pink Diamond's abilities. After all, Sapphire and Lapis have water elements, so we can assume Blue Diamond has water elements. Jasper and Peridot were under Yellow Diamond's court when they came to Earth, and they had the gem destabilizers. So we can assume Yellow Diamond might have some electricity-based abilities. But I covered all this in my Power of the Diamond theories, excluding Pink Diamond. But now I can go back and make one on her. So it seems like Pink Diamond's court specializes in defense. Maybe court soldiers weren't always intended to be, soldiers. Maybe they were intended to be bodyguards. But why do I think that Rose was specifically Pink Diamond's bodyguard? The other court soldiers we've seen have offensive attacks. But Rose, her abilities are just like Steven's. The shield. Steven can make a bubble. We can assume Rose can make bubbles. Floating powers. And most importantly, healing spit. Now, if Steven's mind powers are something that Rose had, and maybe even Pink Diamond had, which they very well might be, it makes perfect sense. That serves as a way to protect one's subconscious and moving them to a different body. Even if their physical form is in jeopardy, their actual essence and being would be in another place. Now, if Bubble is any indication, only Rose could heal gems.
There were rumors back during the war that Rose Quartz could heal her crystal gem soldiers, keeping her small army in contention with the superior forces of Homeworld.
I'm assuming Pink Diamond could have been the only other gem being that could heal other gems. But she was shattered. And that could have played a huge factor into why she was shattered. Because if they got rid of her, she couldn't heal any other gems. It'd give the rebellion that much more of an edge over Homeworld. After all, Rose could have got those powers from somewhere. Why wouldn't they have also been Pink Diamond's abilities? But at the same time, Sapphire has future vision, and it appears Blue Diamond doesn't have that. So maybe that was only exclusive to Rose. But that would even make more sense as to why she was Pink Diamond's bodyguard. She could produce bubbles when they're in danger. She can use her shield, which stops any opposing force as we've seen multiple times in the show. And Diamond forbid, if her gem was to get cracked, Rose could heal her. The cherry on top is being a court soldier, having that raw strength and power. So not only could she protect Pink Diamond, but fight for her, be defensive and offensive. And unlike Jasper and other court soldiers with helmets for weapons, helmets can only protect one person. Rose's shield can protect multiple people. And if Rose was Pink Diamond's bodyguard, that means, besides maybe Pink Diamond's pearl, if Pink Diamond even had a pearl, for all we know, Rose could have been a substitute for Pink Diamond's pearl. That means Rose would have been around Pink Diamond the most. That means Rose would know Pink Diamond's weaknesses, including how to shatter her. And this could explain why Blue Diamond and Yellow Diamond, at least from what we've seen, didn't have a personal court soldier escort them. They both had pearls on the throne, but that's it. In fact, in the flashback during the answer, we didn't really see any court soldiers. And I believe Rose may be the reason why. If she was Pink Diamond's bodyguard, that means when she shattered her, the Diamonds lost their minds, and court soldiers as bodyguards may not have been a safe bet anymore. Or it just could have been too traumatic of an experience. Either way, resulting in just being too much of a risk to have court soldiers around as bodyguards and not just on the battlefield. After all, on the battlefield, they can cut loose, be wild. But if they're around the Diamonds, from the Diamond standpoint, if Rose shattered her diamond, what's stopping another court soldier from going bloodthirsty and shattering their diamond? And yes, while that might leave them vulnerable, we've seen from our Pearl that Pearls can know how to fight, even if they're not supposed to. And they're programmed to be super loyal to the Diamonds. We've seen from our Pearl to Yellow Pearl, and while we really didn't get much from Blue Pearl, we can assume that they're all very attached to their diamonds. Our Pearl was really attached to Garnet, and as she said,
I'm just a pearl. I'm useless on my own. I need someone to tell me what to do.
So it'd be a whole lot less risky to have Pearls become the new bodyguards, have them be servants and bodyguards in one. But what does this also mean? It means Rose was made specifically for Pink Diamond. Granted, a lot of people think because of what Smokey said and Earthlings that there were other Rose quartzes.
I think a rose quartz and an amethyst.
A rose quartz, but I think that was just Smokey being kind of, snarky. Having fun and naming herself. And while I would like to see other rose quartzes, maybe a Homeworld rose quartz go against Steven, and the other gems, I can't really see the Diamonds making more rose quartzes after the rebellion. Just like they no longer want to colonize Earth, they just want it destroyed. They don't want any more reminders of what happened to Pink Diamond. No more reminders of rose quartz. Plus, Rose doesn't look like any other court soldiers. While they have some kind of battle uniform, Rose has a dress on. And while it's hard to tell, since it seems like Blue Diamond has a dress on in her mural, maybe Pink Diamond has one too. Although Blue Diamond is the only mural to illustrate some kind of clothing. So we really can't imagine what Pink Diamond looks like in terms of her appearance and clothing. But maybe Rose did have a uniform at one point, and then after the rebellion she changed it to a dress, but I find that kind of unlikely. A dress doesn't exactly scream war material, but Rose.
She always did what she wanted.
Since White Diamond seems to be kind of the youngest of the Diamonds, as the Earth and the Moon were her first colony, she was just getting into a higher position of power. I can see the other Diamonds making Rose for her. Maybe she requested it, or maybe they just thought, for safety. Maybe for some reason our solar system in the World of Steven universe has the Diamonds much more cautious when colonizing planets. Maybe there's a higher threat out there. Maybe Sneeple? Force that Homeworld can't really stop. Maybe during colonization they're at war with somebody else. And Pink Diamond has always been a target, so that's why Rose was made. Since we know little to nothing about Homeworld or the Diamonds, it's hard to exactly pinpoint the reasons for everything. Why they would need this gem or that gem. Why they were colonizing in the first place. But regardless, I do think Rose was made for the specific purpose of serving Pink Diamond and protecting her. Her healing abilities, her wide arsenal of abilities that can protect people, but also turn offensive, such as the bubble getting spikes, her shield being also used as a disc, frisbee thingy, shows that she's both defensive and offensive, which I think is personally perfect for a bodyguard. Unfortunately for the Diamonds, that backfired as Rose shattered Pink Diamond. Allegedly. But these are all my thoughts, and I want to hear yours, so comment your thoughts down below. Do you agree or disagree? Do you think there are other Rose Quartzes? Do you think that Rose Quartzes serve other Diamonds? Or do you, like me, believe Rose was made especially for Pink Diamond, for the specific purpose of serving her, and things backfired? I'm really interested in hearing you guys' thoughts with this one. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, it really helps me out. Ostric Vox, signing out.